You can stop the search. I have found the best looking road bike you will see this year. The stunning Colnago C64 Frozen. So the C64 isn't a new bike, it's actually been around for a couple of years now, but this Frozen edition, a special paint job launched late last year, is new and it looks absolutely stunning in the flesh and up close and personal. It's available in this red and also a blue, and also available on the company's V3 RS, their aero race bike, as well as this, the C64. So in this video, sadly, I won't be riding the bike. I mean, it's far too nice for me to get it all muddy today, but I'll give you a full tour of the bike and really point out all the details on the bike and give you a closer look at this stunning paint job. Put it on the scales and see what it weighs and tell you how much it costs as well. Now, a big shout out to Ride 24/7, my local bike shop, who built this bike and have very kindly allowed me to share it with you today. So make sure you check out their website, link down below. This bike is actually for sale, so if you like it, you want a closer look, and if you want to buy it, then give them a shout. They're really friendly guys and they'll definitely help you out. So yeah, link down below for their website. The C64 isn't a new bike, as I said earlier, launched about 2 years ago. I know because I actually went to the launch and met Ernesto himself and got to ride the bike. So while I'm not riding this actual bike today, I have ridden a C64 previously, and let me tell you, it's easily one of the best riding bikes you can currently buy. And for me, it's probably in my top 10, maybe even top 5 of best bikes I've ridden of all time. So a world-class performance, and I bet with these components on, the ride quality is sensational. So C64 goes right back to the iconic C40 launch in the 90s. The company's dominating carbon fiber race bike, won races like Paris-Roubaix on multiple occasions, and it's made using carbon fiber lugs and carbon fiber tubes. So a more traditional method than the very common moulding process that most bikes are made from. And that allows the company to both retain manufacturing in Italy, where the bike is made, and also gives them more adaptability to easier tuner geometry and to make revisions more easily. And the C line has evolved a lot from that C40 through C50, C60, and now the C64, the latest model you can currently buy. And I love the way the bike looks. It looks traditional, perhaps, compared to more modern, smooth, streamlined aero race bikes, but I love that. It harks back to old steel frames, which were made using lugs and tubes in this way, but it still looks very modern. Got very profiled down tube, got a nice aero inspired fork and a new aero seat post from their V3 RS. So lots of modern details, but yet retaining that sort of traditional approach that the bike is renowned for. And the way the bike is made definitely contributes to the sensational ride quality the C64 delivers, in a way that few kind of moulded monocoque carbon frames that I've ridden can really match. So it's a very special bike, special looking and special ride quality. But this new C64 Frozen is all about this paint job, which looks sensational up close. It's a real beauty in the paint job, amazing detail, and with the silver logos, it really pops. And even though it's not very sunny today, it still looks amazing. It's really worth getting a closer look at this bike, even if you're not in the market for buying it, because it is something special. One of the best paint jobs I've ever seen, and I've seen some amazing paint jobs in my time as a bike journalist. So you've got this amazing Frozen Frost paint job on the frame, the fork, and also on the seat post as well. I try and show it off with my camera skills as best I can, but you really need to see it in the flesh for yourself, because it is breathtaking, it really is. With a frame as stunning as this, it really deserves a top end build, and Ride 24/7 have pulled no punches with the build kit, which is as equally sensational as the frame. So the frame retails for about £5,000, putting it definitely in a super league of top end carbon road bikes. And while you could put a Shimano 105 group set and some cheap aluminium wheels on there, you're probably not going to. And Ride 24/7 have really gone to town with a build kit on a bike, which gives it quite a hefty price tag, which I'll reveal in a little while. So an Italian frame needs an Italian group set, right? And that's what we have here with the latest top-end Campag Super Record EPS 12-speed group set with hydraulic disc brakes. So 12-speed group set, electronic shifting and hydraulic disc brakes. You can get this frame set with rim brakes if you prefer, but disc brakes are where it's at right now, and that's what we have here. And the carbon fibre crank set and the carbon fibre rear mech really matches the frame really nicely. A beautiful group set and a beautiful frame, a match made in heaven. So that's a group set, and then we have some very stunning wheels from Lightweight with the Milestone Schwartz Edition carbon fibre wheels. So Lightweight have an amazing reputation for making some of the lightest full carbon fibre wheels you can still buy. They were launched way back in the 90s. You might remember the likes of Jan Ullrich and Lance Armstrong using these in the Tour de France. And more recently, interestingly, we've seen Team Ineos using these wheels to try and get their Pinarello Dogmas down to UCI 6.8 kilogram weight limit. So stunning wheels, full carbon fibre construction. So the rims, the spokes and the hubs are made as one piece. So unique wheels haven't been copied by any other brand and are still super lightweight. These are sub 1400 grams. You can go even lighter with tubs, but these are using clincher tyres are now available with disc brakes as well. And these wheels are even more special than the standard Milestones because they are the Schwartz Edition. So we have ceramic speed bearings in the hubs and all black decals, and we also have Colnago logos on these as well. So very special edition wheels, and on their own you're probably looking at about £5,000 at least for these wheels, but a stunning set of wheels for a stunning frame. And then for tyres, we have a set of Pirelli P0 Velo tyres with nice matching red logos to match the frame, so very nice attention to detail. And then finishing kit is a Burke carbon fibre saddle, one of the lightest carbon fibre saddles you can currently buy, weighing about 80 grams. And the handlebar and stem comes from Colnago. It's actually their own stem, which as you can see routes the cables and hoses inside the stem and into the frame via a specially D-shaped stereo tube. So full integration, full internal cable routing on this very top end build. With such a high-end exotic build, you might expect a super low weight on the scales. Well, to find out, I brought my scales along to find out what this bike actually weighs. So the bike is a size 52, which is my size as it happens. It's worth adding, you don't really buy a C64 for low weight, not one of the lightest frames in the world. Ride quality is what the bike is all about. But let's find out because, well, who doesn't want to know what this bike weighs? There we go, 7.19 kilograms. You see that? So there we go, 7.19 kilograms, which, yes, I know is not super light. You might expect a bike of this caliber or this price to be even lighter, but weight isn't a primary focus for the C64. It's all about ride quality, and the ride quality of this bike really is on another level. So if you want lighter, there are better options, but still pretty light. I mean, not gonna hold you back on the climbs, is it? And it looks amazing. So that has been the Colnago C64 Frozen. A simply spectacular, sensational, stunning, and very, very special bike. And the price tag is pretty special as well. If you want to buy this bike, as you see it right here, right now, and I hope you're sitting down for this, it will cost you £15,000. Yes, that's a lot of cash. That's a serious wedge of money for sure. But what a bike, what a bike. Just a reminder that this bike was loaned to me by my local bike shop, Ride 24/7. So a big shout out to them for letting me borrow it and share it with you, and their website linked down below. Go and check them out. This bike is for sale. So if you have £15,000 burning a hole in your bank account, maybe this is the bike for you. But for me, well, I'm off to the shop to buy a lottery ticket. I'll see you all again next time.